The number one at the top of our list is the most gorgeous Golden Gate Bridge. The bridge connects the United States city of San Francisco, California, the northern extremity of the San Francisco Peninsula, to Marin County, carrying both U.S. Route 101 and California State Route 1 across the strait. It also serves as a pedestrian and bicycle route and is part of U.S. Bicycle Route 95. The bridge is one of the most internationally recognized icons of San Francisco and California, having been named one of the modern world's wonders by the American Society of Civil Engineers. The Golden Gate Bridge, which connects San Francisco Bay to the Pacific Ocean and spans the Golden Gate Strait, is an instantly recognizable landmark that dominates the San Francisco cityscape. One of the city's biggest attractions, this engineering masterpiece is a sight to behold. The Golden Gate Bridge first opened to the public on May 27, 1937. Dr. Arthur Molinari, the 1 billionth driver, crossed the Golden Gate Bridge on February 22, 1985. In celebration, he received a case of champagne and a hard hat. According to the most recent figures, those numbers had more than doubled by 2019, and 2 billion or more cars had driven over it. The vivid orange-red color of the Golden Gate Bridge can be attributed to architect Irving Morrow. Though the eye-catching color, known as International Orange, is commonly utilized in the aerospace sector, this variant is exclusive to the suspension bridge. The Golden Gate Bridge is sturdy enough to withstand magnitude 8 earthquakes, thanks in part to its parallel wire design. The cables for the Golden Gate Bridge were manufactured by the same manufacturer that supplied those for the Brooklyn Bridge. And don't forget to click some beautiful photos of this gorgeous bridge. San Francisco is a beautiful city that is frequently shrouded in fog. The fog is so thick and pervasive that the inhabitants have given it a pleasant nickname, Karl. Summer in San Francisco is the foggiest season. Remember that high-temperature inland air contributes to the fog. The coastal fog's engine runs on warm summer air. Summer temperatures in the Golden City are frequently in the 60s due to dense fog. Despite the fog, the California sun shines brightly above San Francisco. And, while you're likely to run into Karl on your vacation to San Francisco, he's not always present. If you visit San Francisco and get caught in the fog, don't consider it a missed opportunity. Accept Karl and revel in the splendor of the local weather. Let's now listen to some interesting facts. The towers of the Golden Gate Bridge stand 746 feet tall. The Golden Gate Bridge cables have a diameter of 3 feet. The bridge took only 4 years to build and cost $35 million. The Golden Gate Bridge is 840 million tons in weight. Karl the Fog frequently visits the bridge. An ancient river canyon lurks beneath the bridge. The water level was 300 feet lower 10,000 years ago than it is today. When the Ice Age ended, an ancient river carved a 350-foot gorge through the Golden Gate. This deep canyon adds to the high tides, wind, and fog that pass through the gate. The bridge is being painted all the time. It takes a lot of upkeep to maintain that distinctive red color so vibrant. They don't necessarily paint it from top to bottom, but they are continually doing touch-ups. Number 2 on our list is the Alcatraz Island. The abandoned federal prison, the oldest working lighthouse on the west coast of the United States, early military fortifications, and natural features such as rock pools and a seabird colony may all be found on Alcatraz Island, mostly western gulls, cormorants, and egrets. The island measures 1,675 feet by 590 feet and is 135 feet at its highest point during mean tide, according to a 1971 documentary on the history of Alcatraz. The island's overall area is said to be 22 acres. Visitors can reach the island by ferry from Pier 33 in San Francisco, which is located between the San Francisco Ferry Building and Fisherman's Wharf. There are various reasons why Alcatraz was closed as a prison in 1963. The penitentiary is substantially more expensive to run than other prisons. The houses had been severely corroded by saltwater saturation for half a century, and 3 people had escaped in 1962. The National Park Service purchased Alcatraz and Fort Mason in 1972 to form the Golden Gate National Recreation Area. It is presently managed by the Golden Gate National Recreation Area and serves as a tourist attraction and museum related to its period as a federal penitentiary. Operating costs are still one of the company's top challenges today. Number 3 in our list is Pier 39. Pier 39 is one of the most popular sites for travelers to California and is located on the San Francisco waterfront near Fisherman's Wharf. The pier is home to a number of excellent eateries that serve both local seafood and other cuisines. If you enjoy shopping, there are over 90 boutiques selling anything from souvenirs to sports memorabilia. Pier 39 is also home to interesting attractions like the Aquarium of the Bay, 7D Experience, the Flyer, etc. Some fascinating things to see and do at Pier 39. The Sealions. San Francisco is home to many wild animals, including the parrots of Telegraph Hill, the mysterious buffalo of Golden Gate Park, and a swarm of loud sea lions on K-Dock. These wild sea mammals have been present since 1990, when they arrived in great numbers following the 1989 earthquake. Don't miss the views of Alcatraz, Golden Gate and Bay. Bay cruises. The Golden Gate Bridge is an unforgettable sight and a must-see for any visitor to San Francisco. The most stunning view is only available by stepping off land and cruising the bay's gorgeous seas. There is numerous bay cruises that take you directly beneath the bridge on a smooth, 1-hour cruise that offers some of San Francisco's most magnificent photo opportunities of Alcatraz, the city skyline, the bay lights, and more. There's also a bar on board where you may sip while sailing. The next on the list is the 7D rides. Experience the rush of a roller coaster and the excitement of an interactive shooting gallery without leaving your seat in a cutting-edge digital theater with surround sound, 3D effects, and the most cutting-edge laser technology. As everyone tries to collect the gold, kill the bad robot cowboys, and save the day, compete to get the highest score in the theater. Check for other attractions like carousel, bungee flying along the way. The Flyer San Francisco, the new 3D ride. This is a whole new attraction. From the developers of the 7D Experience comes another 3D roller coaster with moving chairs and wind in your hair. You'll be flying over San Francisco, riding the rocket boat around the bay, biking through the redwoods, and more this time. The Aquarium of the Bay. A magnificent aquarium showing San Francisco Bay's marine life. Don't miss out on one of the many brilliant street performers and local musicians who amuse throughout the day, including jugglers, magicians, comedians, and everything in between. Best of all, the shows are free and no tickets are required. Only bring your creativity, sense of humor, and camera in case you become part of the act. Wine and beer tasting. This is the greatest place to sample several California wines, sit back with a glass of wine, and take in the scenery. There are also several craft breweries to sample in the Bay Area. Lots of shops and places to eat. The ideal location for lunch or dinner. Choose from locally sourced seafood eateries or one of the chain restaurants that have made Pier 39 their home. Number 4 on the list is the Fisherman's Wharf. Fisherman's Wharf in San Francisco draws its name and neighborhood characteristics from the city's early days in the mid to late 1800s, when Italian immigrant fishermen arrived to the city to take advantage of the gold rush's flood of population. From then until now, the wharf has served as the hub of operations for San Francisco's fishing fleet. Fisherman's Wharf is best known for being the location of Pier 39, the Cannery Shopping Center, Ghirardelli Square, a Ripley's Believe It or Not museum, and other popular tourist attractions in the western United States. There are numerous seafood restaurants in the area. Number 5 on the list is the Ghirardelli Square. While at Fisherman's Wharf, Ghirardelli Square is a convenient stop for chocolate and ice cream. The lovely, ancient Ghirardelli Square structure is also right close to Aquatic Park, a lovely beach and park that should be experienced. Ghirardelli has been in business for almost 160 years, making it America's longest continually operating chocolate maker. Domenico Ghirardelli began the enterprise in San Francisco in 1852. Domenico was an Italian chocolatier who began his career as an apprentice to a candy maker when he was a child. Ghirardelli Square is located at the western end of Fisherman's Wharf, thus all of the waterfront attractions are within walking distance. Pier 39 is located at the other end of the wharf. The Maritime Museum is directly across the street, on the water. It was originally planned to be a bathhouse for those swimming at Aquatic Park. It now displays exhibits pertaining to San Francisco's maritime history. Admission is free. The Ghirardelli Company's chocolates and ice cream sundaes in their ice cream salons are, of course, the primary attraction of Ghirardelli Square, 4 of them at the square. In the world-famous hot fudge sundae, indulge in Ghirardelli handmade hot fudge. Try one of the other famous sundaes offered in a hand-dipped waffle bowl, such as the sea salt caramel sundae, chocolate mint sundae, or chocolate strawberry sundae. Enjoy some stunning chocolates and ice cream at the square. The square also has a variety of restaurants, wine-tasting establishments, and stores. A recent addition is miniature golf. The bayfront eateries offer beautiful views of Alcatraz, Angel Island, and a portion of Fisherman's Wharf. Take a picture in front of the renowned arched lighted Ghirardelli sign to commemorate your visit to Ghirardelli Square. If you like the video, please click the like, share and subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos with lots of useful information. Take care and stay safe.